So for the traditional smoke wall, you will need to do 3 smokes. One is so you have this that makes you be able to cross, and then there's also the wall smokes here. So the lineups are for the one that is close to closer to red. You stand at here, and then you aim at the bottom left corner of this window. So this is this smoke here. So you stand and you jump throw. For the other wall smoke, you line yourself with this tube, and then you aim at the top right corner of this thing, and you jump throw. So this one lands and covers these two. And even from heaven, you can't get spotted when you cross the secret. For the initial smoke to cross, the lineup is very general. You only need to like run along this shadow here, and then aim at this pole and throw it. So some benefits of these smokes is you can get to secret without getting spotted from anywhere, but there are a lot of problems since you give up all this area for the CTs, especially usually CTs really like to throw this smoke and play around this area. So if you all go through here, you could get flanked real quick. Another problem is you can get spammed really easily through the smoke since they know you have to be here. So let's go to the other one. So this one is probably the one we'll use the most. It smokes up here, here, and here. So I'll just show you the lineup first. For garage one, this is really easy. You just stand at this corner. You can get up from the ladder here. Oops. And then you aim at, there's a dot here. And you just throw. For the other 2 smokes, there's this one first. This is the one that is farther away from many. You crouch at this yellow line, left edge. Aim in the middle, somewhere here. While crouching, you aim at this spot. You jump, you stand up, and then you just left click throw. So when done correctly, there shouldn't be any gap from here. You can't see people. And then for the other smoke, which is closer to mini, it's quite hard. You need to line yourself with this straight line here. And then for me, how I line it up is, if you look at the gloves, like my gloves, you can see my index finger is about the middle. Like it touches the, what do you call this? The tube, and it's in the middle of the white area. And you just throw it. My view models are, these are my settings. X2, Y2, Z -2. Oh, I fucked it up. I think you need to aim a bit lower actually. Slightly under, slightly below middle. Huh. Yep. So it should be slightly above middle actually, not below. So somewhere around here. There you go. And then this smoke combined with this smoke should not have any gaps in it. why you would do these 3 smokes is because allows you to get all this area. You really need to clear out this spot first. You can molly secret or something, and then all this area is safe to get. To avoid getting spotted from heaven, you have to walk close to the smoke. And a strat you could do is there are 2 things you could do with this. You could either pop a flash through the garage smoke and then you try to wrap here, catch them off, or you can wait for the smokes to fade and then you do an A split. So you will have you probably have this blow open already, and then you have 2 people in lobby. One will molly that, and then people come in from here as well as there, and it's really difficult for CTs to do anything. So for the third one, it's basically the same smokes, but it can be done from spawn, though the lineups are a bit more difficult. So the first one is from here. When you walk into this corner, you get stuck. So once you get stuck, actually, crouch. This lineup is really homosexual, as they say. So you need to aim at from here, move towards, so like at the same height as this, but then you have to move towards this yeah, this pole, this fence. So you should be aiming somewhere at here. Oh, you also need to crouch though. There, and then you need to stand up and then jump throw. So this one is the one that lands close to mini, and the other one is from here. This is let me check. Oh, you aim at, so you see this pipe here? There's like a white band, and you just aim somewhere around the straight line here. Let's just jump throw. This one is not as difficult to get wrong. That one covers there. And then the third smoke is the one for garage. The fast way to do the garage smoke is you get to this pillar, and then this is really like specific. You have to aim at top right corner of this gray thing. Stand here, aim there, and jump throw. So sometimes if you aim it a bit, like if you don't get it perfectly right because you're doing it too fast, there might be gaps. There's no gaps here this time, but yeah, it does basically the same thing as the first lineups I showed you, but you can do it faster, so you can do it for an A rush, but it's all near T spawn. So if you want to go outside late, then you use the smokes I just showed you. If you want to throw the smokes early, you do that. Also for this smoke, there's actually a gap, I think. It's like a tiny gap here, so it might not be the best to use these smokes if you don't need to do them fast. So why you need to do them fast is because you can send throw all the smokes, like, because this smoke and this smoke are both off spawn. So you have 2 people throw off spawn, and then basically all 4 will go into lobby, and then the 5th guy will throw this smoke, and then his role is just basically to run as fast as possible. And then just run in through the smoke to catch them off guard. And then this is our fast A split. Next one is the diagonal wall here. Goes 1, 2, 3. So the lineups. First you have this one. This one is for the third one. You need to line up with this box so you can see the gray third band here. You aim from this thing, go down to the middle, go a bit like somewhere around here. It doesn't have to be too accurate. I'll just show you. From here, go down to somewhere in the middle. That one should hit that thing and it will get stopped. The other smokes are, let me remember. There's one from here. This time you aim from this thing, this corner, go down till you hit this. And that's the second smoke, I think. No, that's the first one. And then I don't remember the second one. Oh, the second one is from here. You need to line up against this back wall until this thing, that thing, lines up with this wall here. So like this. It's lined up, and then you aim at here. That'll be the middle one. So I'll just do all three at once. 1, 2, and 3. Man. So with this smoke, you don't get to like walk up all the way to mini or garage, but you can deny all this information as well as cross to secret without getting spotted from heaven. With these three smokes, if you go secret, you might get spotted from there. But if you do this one, they can't see you. And then this one is a more specific situation where you wanna wrap through garage specifically. So the idea is you smoke off here. This box is apparently called Unbreakable, as well as the mini entrance. So you walk up close is all the idea. So you get all this space. And then you can pop through this garage smoke here, or you could just just wait for the smokes to fade and try to kill them. So the lineups. The first is the mini smoke. You do the same thing with the lining up, and then from the second circle thing here, you go up till you hit the wire, and then go a bit up somewhere just around here, so here, and you run through. Basically you could just aim at here, but it won't go as deep. Still kind of works, but that's not as deep as if you aim a bit higher. That's the first smoke, and then the second smoke for garage. You could smoke it from there, but from a closer spot. You can smoke it from here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a yellow line that you can probably see better in game. You stand here, stand up. On this white thing, aim to the left, and go up all the way to the wire. show it again. Yellow lines. And then third smoke is the one for Unbreakable. You go to this box here, and then you strafe out a bit until you can see that thing. And you just aim at the top right corner of it and throw. This is not very precise, so you could probably like do it more. Just walk out like that and throw it. Still works. So when you do this one, you really want to molly that part off, because that's kind of this place. People call it credit card, I think. This place is the only place they can peek you from. So if you molly, or and secret, I guess, but you can always molly secret. So molly secret and there, and then they will have no information on where you're going. When you cross here, you want to flash, because the Unbreakable smoke, you can, the heaven guy can see over it if there's anyone playing heaven. Even if you walk really like, if you go like this, you walk like that, they can definitely spot you. But if you like walk, you really have to walk near the smokes if you don't want to get seen. But if you get here, if you just want to cross the garage, then you have to flash. So with this smoke, you can do the same thing of you have like 2 or 3 people here, and then you ask someone to flash. You just run through. And should it be able to get a kill or 2 here? And then actually there's also other smokes not related to outside. So I don't know the heaven smoke, which land usually does, but I know this one is for vents, which is basically if you want to go vents late, you stand at this spot, and then you aim from here, this height, to on top. How do you explain this? So the right side vents go in the middle, and you go on top, so you are at the same height here. Doesn't have to actually be too accurate. Oh, that missed, so I'm lied. There you go. This is what I should do. It lands here because if you throw a smoke randomly, it will probably have a gap here, and they can spot your legs when you cross down, and they'll just spam you. To do this fast, I think you can aim at the top right, like when you're coming in, you aim at the top right corner of the red box and you throw it. I think that's not it. Maybe it's the top left. Nope, I don't know. And yeah, that is all.